barbecue and other things I want to do. And let me tell you what I've got going on for you today. We're going to do up some grilled cabbage quarters. All right, we also got some cornbread on the grill too. Now the cornbread's nothing fancy. I'm just putting it in one of those little cast iron sectional pans, and I bake that on the grill. It's an old secret family recipe. It's not all that secret. It's written right on the side of the cornmeal packages. But it's a family recipe because my Aunt Jemima gave it to me. It's right on the side of the cornmeal packages. She's in the cornmeal peddling business. All right, now the grilled cabbage. I learned this when I was a young man in my early 20s. I kind of had a barbecue mentor. He was a truck driver, and he quit driving a truck and opened up a barbecue restaurant. He was in his late 40s or early 50s back in the early 90s, and I was in my early 20s. He taught me a lot about cooking and grilling and barbecue, and he taught me this recipe. When I was courting my wife, I cooked it for her. She loved it. We make it as a family meal a lot. It's really common around our house. A great way to grill cabbage. You just grill the whole cabbage quarter. Let's go inside and I'll show you how I do it. We're also going to have some sausage I'm going to throw on the grill too. Big Lou Barbecue. Okay, so I've got this whole head of cabbage. I removed the outer leaves and I cut that part that was on the ground right there, the stem, right through that. Now, to cut this, we're going to cut right through the core and cut it in half, all right? Just cut it in half once. We'll cut right through the core. You do not want to remove the core. Show you why in just a minute. Get rid of that, and then cut right through the core again into a quarter. Well, I didn't really cut that evenly into quarters, but it'll do. I'll take the big one. Ha ha. All right. Do this one the same way. That one's falling off. That's not good. And it'll be all right. And just cut down like this. Now we've got 4/4 of a cabbage. All right. So I'm gonna set these to the side. Remove this. All right. And put one right here in the middle of the aluminum foil. Right like that. Now, what I've got here is some softened butter. I'm just gonna smear it all over this side and all over that side. All right, just butter, real easy. Now, I went ahead and juiced up 2 lemons, and I usually use about the juice of half a lemon per quarter cabbage. So just about 1/4 of what I got here in this jar, because this is the lemon juice from 2. All right, and then we sprinkle on our favorite Cajun Creole seasoning. This is some stuff I make, but you can use the stuff in the green and red jar, the stuff in the yellow and red jar, the stuff in the red and blue jar. Whatever kind of Cajun Creole seasoning you want. I like a lot of it. Look at that. All right, just kind of rub it in if you want to, but it's gonna all kind of go in there as the cabbage cooks. And then we just wrap it up. Just wrap it up tight. I kind of twist both ends and turn them up like that. All right, and we do the next one the same way. I'll speed the camera up at this point.
Butter. Lemon juice. Creole seasoning. Wrap it up. Alright, so I'll do the other 2. And
we'll meet you out at the grill. That's all there is to that. Big Lou Barbecue. Alright, so we're going to cook these on the Old Smokey. Now I've got the coal set up for direct grilling on this side and indirect over there. I may wind up moving these to indirect, but sometimes they'll just do fine on direct. If I had a Weber, they'd go indirect most of the way. Or I have a Weber, but if I was using a Weber, fold these in so you get a little bit more room on the grill. And on the indirect side, guys, I'm gonna stick a plate full of cornbread to go with this cornbread, sausage, and cabbage. All right, as you can see, we're just under 300. Maybe wanted a little hotter than that, but we're doing fine. The cornbread is done. Look at that, y'all. Grilled cornbread. That's where I stuck a toothpick in it earlier. Oh, it's gonna be good. It smells delicious. Cabbage smells good too. All right, so I'm gonna set the cornbread over here. And it's time to put the sausage on. Now, maybe you're wondering about this cabbage. You know the cabbage is done when you can mash it real easy at the core, but it's still kind of firm. It's softer. That one's kind of soft actually, but it's not done yet. It's firm right there. When it gets real soft, you'll know it's done. It's hot. Don't touch it too long. All right, now put 2 links of sausage on here on the indirect side and let them go. I could have put them on with the cornbread, but it's okay for the cornbread to be done before the sausage and cabbage are. It's easier to eat cold cornbread than it is to eat cold cabbage and sausage. Hey, these things have gotten really soft. You see, ooh, that's hot. You see I can mash it? All right, you can kind of feel, they can just kind of mash. So they're done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move them to the indirect side so that they'll stay warm. I'll move the sausage over here right over the coals. It's been about an hour, just like I thought. And so the coals aren't all that, get off of there. Coals aren't all that hot anymore because usually coals will burn out within the first 45 minutes, but I still got a little bed of coals down there. I wanna get some grill marks on this sausage just to make it pretty. Sausage is all plumped up and done. You can see what I'm talking about here. Look at that. Look at that right there. Touch on my hand real quick. His hands are clean. All right, country sausage, grilled cabbage, cornbread too. Oops, you heard some of that juice leak out of that one? That's not good. But we're gonna leave these a little warm. I'm gonna let some grill marks get on the sausage and I'm gonna meet you inside. Big Lou Barbecue. Okay, so the sausage is done. Got some pretty little char grill marks, but not too dark. See, it's not bad at all. Oops, I broke it. Anyway, I'm gonna open up one of these cabbage packets for you. Let you see what it looks like. My food, but I got gloves on because this can be hot. Look at that beautiful piece of cabbage right there. Now, what you do, you just kind of take it out, put it on the plate. I'm gonna go ahead and plate up some sausage, piece of that cornbread, and I've got some leftover potato salad in the fridge from my wife made gumbo last night. So, gumbo and potato salad is what we had last night. Anyway, I got this country boy cooking. I'll be right back with this plate all plated up. There it is, all plated up. I didn't cook any potatoes on the grill because I had this potato salad in the fridge. We're gonna put some butter on the cornbread. Cornbread's still a little warm, but not as warm as it would have been if it come off the grill at the same time as the cabbage. All right, now, let's do a taste test. I know it's good. We eat this all the time. Just cut it like that. Now this is why you want to keep the core in there, because it holds the whole thing together. Plus that core gets soft. I mean, look how easy I just cut through that, right? Core gets soft and you can eat it, okay? This takes about an hour. So I'm just gonna take a big old bite of the cabbage like that. Good as always. I don't know what that lemon juice does, but that lemon juice does something to the cabbage inside that foil packet to just make it really wonderful. Just butter, your favorite seasoned oil blend. I use a Cajun Creole seasoning. It's good with Old Bay. It's good with just salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to use. All right, the bottom of it, that is not burned. I didn't show you that when I took it out of the foil packet, but that's not burned. So if I do it on another grill, a gas grill, sometimes on the Weber, I can burn that bottom leaf. On that Old Smokey, the coals are 8 inches away from the grilling grate, and I rarely ever burn it. Certainly not anymore. I've cooked this in offsets before. I've cooked this on gas grills. I've cooked it on an open campfire. It's a little harder on an open campfire because you don't have a lid to keep the top done, but it's real good cabbage. I was gonna take a second bite. I didn't even want to. I wanted to test the sausage. All right, now this is nothing special, just the Earl Campbell's brand sausage. We buy that a lot from Walmart. We like a local brand of sausage better, but this is Earl Campbell's. This is what we have on Sunday night. Sausage is always delicious. One thing I was disappointed in, I was out of Heinz 57. I wanted Heinz 57 tonight, so that's just a little bottle of barbecue sauce. Let's try the cornbread. Oh yeah, grilled cornbread, but I just got reminded I forgot a certain step. You can see the cornbread's nice and fluffy. I'll cut it open for you with this knife right here. It's my knife anyway. You see how the cornbread looks on the inside? Beautiful, all done on the grill. All right. Anyway, I forgot to put pecan chips or oat chips or hickory chips or something on top of the charcoal, and I can taste it. It's just the charcoal flavor. That's good enough, but it's a little better if you throw some wood chips on top of there, especially that cornbread. Oh, this is going to be a great meal. All right, excuse me, gal, for not even moving the camera to the table and just taking the taste test on the counter rather. But I'm going to turn the camera off, go sit down at the table and eat this. Big Lou Barbecue